Yo, Cultural Confederates! Happy Tuesday, Cultural Confederacy here. It's going to be a one-take video. I'm doing this on the fly. Got to get ready for work. Got to do the swing shift. But I want to talk about these January 6th pardons. Trump pardoned 1,500 people yesterday, and they are seething in the runaway media over this. By the way, if you're new to the channel, no fancy graphics, epic soundtracks, pretty boy camera angles. It's you, me, my smartphone, the news of the day, and this mission, this crusade to preserve great art, music, history, and culture. And as I said, we do it with no bells and whistles. So let's get to this. So this is over at the Washington Post. So the Washington Post, they are wringing their hands over this. So I'm going to read you a little bit of this article. And there's an article going back to, I believe, February of 2021. Because one of the things they point out is the fact that some of these pardons involve people who attacked police officers. Remember the defund the police movement? So this is by Aaron Blake. This is analyses by this hard-hitting Washington Post reporter, Aaron Blake. It says here, one of the big questions surrounding a newly sworn-in president, Donald Trump, and one nobody really knew the answer to, no matter how long he has been in public life, is how far he would be willing to go in his second term. How far he would be willing to go in his second term. Trump has never been afraid of extremism. Oh, like the left has been afraid of extremism. Please. But please here. I'm telling you, I can't get the words out. Like I said, one take video, it is what it is. But it is fair to wager that his second term will be significantly more untethered from norms. What exactly are those norms, Mr. Blake? Gone are the concerns about seeking re-election. Severely diminished are the numbers of non-MAGA Republicans in his administration and in Congress relative to his first term. And the past 8 years have gradually beaten the will out of the Republicans who might dare to stand in his way. You see, because Trump is such a tyrant that he's beaten down all these middle-of-the-road Republicans. And his first day back in office on Monday, Trump sent a massive signal about just how untethered he will be. He gave clemency to everyone involved in the January 6th attack on the Capitol mounted on his behalf. Are you really sure about that? To every single person involved with January 6th? Are you really sure, Mr. Blake? His sweeping pardon includes those who assaulted police and those convicted of the historic crime of seditious conspiracy, which means that two or more people conspired to overthrow the government by force. Pardon me, let me take a sip of my water here. Oh, that's good. So Trump late Monday pardoned more than 1,000 people for crimes committed that day, while commuting the sentences of 14. He also vowed to dismiss the remaining cases. Now, let's go back to February of 2021. Refresh your memory here, Washington Post. Because you know me here on the channel, I don't care who you are, I'll call you out if I see that you're flip-flopping here. So they had an article, dated again in February, I believe. Let me find the date here. This is by Simon Balto, February 9th, 2021. What defund the police really means. When viewed historically, the idea makes much more sense. Well, wait a minute. I thought that you're wringing your hands here, or you're wringing your hands yesterday, over the fact that Trump pardoned these people who assaulted police on January 6th. Maybe I should have made this a journalist behaving badly episode. But it says here, in late 1969, Fred Hampton issued a call to defund the police, if in different terms than those currently in use. If in different terms than those currently in use. Speaking at Northern Illinois University in DeKalb, 60 miles west of Chicago, Hampton, the leader of the Illinois branch of the Black Panther Party, called for the police to be decentralized. Shorthand for what I can't even get the words out again. What is elsewhere known, I think there's a mistype here, as community control of the police. His political perspective in the broad sense was molded by a capacious vision and dogged pursuit of a just world. It was based on a desire to dismantle the evils of fascism, capitalism, imperialism, and racism. And it was rooted in a vision of freedom in which the war in Vietnam would end in a way that gave justice to the Vietnamese people, where jailed Panther co-founder Bobby Seale would be freed, and where a multiracial class struggle against the pillage and plunder of wealthy capitalists, corrupt politicians, and abusive law enforcement would prevail. Amen, brother. And extended to the issue of police control and community safety, of who keeps people safe and what they are allowed to do to meet that supposed charge. So again, Washington Post, you're going to wring your hands over what happened yesterday with Trump pardoning these 1,500 or so. Now, I'm not defending people who engage in violence at the Capitol. Those people should be punished. Serve out their sentence accordingly. But don't sit there and act like you're all innocent and you've done nothing wrong and have this faux outrage when back in February of 2021, you were talking about people like Bobby Seale. What is it, Fred Hampton or whoever it is? That had ties to the Black Panther Party. And they were talking about defunding the police then, in the name of social justice and racial equality. So a quick video today. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for letting me bumble and stumble my way through it. Like I said, a one-take video. It is what it is today. So if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. You can follow me at Instagram, #JasonComposes, because I write music in my spare time. Or you can go to X, Culture Confederacy, at Culture Confed 1 on X. Now you can find me at Substack. This is the Culture Confederacy saying peace out. Stay safe, everybody. God bless this thing called the United States. I'll catch you next time, and y'all have a great Tuesday. Take care.